TF, Philly, bond surfing to Christ. Let go. I'm ready. Killing sin, killing. B-A-N-G, bang. I'm a born again new G. The law was dead because of Christ, now I'm set free. Bang, I'm a born again new G. Renew your mind, carnal life is full of enmity. Bang, bang, yeah, bang, B-A-N-G, bang. I'm a born again new G. Bang, 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 boy, I'm at the enemy. B-A-N-G, boy, I'm at the enemy. Hotter than a chimney, Holy Ghost, D-O-B.
What's good, man? You already know what it is, man. First of all glory and honor to God, because without Him, we are nothing. He is the creator of the heavens and earth. He is the reason why we breathe, eat, sleep, drink, think. The reason why we get on Xbox 360 Live. The reason why we go to the gym. The reason why you losing weight. The reason why you hungry to strive for success. And I have to give all glory and honor and reverence to my Savior, Jesus Christ, who is the hope of my faith. He is the captain of my salvation. He is the air that I breathe. You already know I'm a bond servant of Christ, and I mean that from right here. So it's two things that I need to really put out there real fast. That, first of all, this word is alive and it's sharp. It is real. It is life. It is reality. This has to be more of a reality than your own flesh and blood. Now, why I say that? Because I don't want nobody to get the impression that I'm coming with some new prosperity, how to be successful, get rich, quick spiritual scheme. Nah, that's not what's going on. I'm taking biblical principles and just want to apply them to your life. So what I mean by that in more depth, my second point is that, first of all, God gives us power to do everything. It's in Deuteronomy chapter 8, about verse 17. Make sure you read that. It is Him that gives us power to get wealth, to strive for success. Anything that you get in this earth is because of Him, whether you believe in Him or not. What I need those who are viewing to know is that if you are not living in righteousness, what I mean is if you're living in a sinful lifestyle, ergo, sexual sin, whether it's adultery, fornication, man on man, woman on woman. Listen, if you live in that lifestyle, this is that you can just pick this Bible up and you can watch DOPE Ministries and be like, man, I can go turn up and then I can go be successful. Not gonna happen. All right, so DOPE Ministries in the building. I got a treat for you today, man. I got a treat for you. All right, homies, real quick, you know we got to command some success, but let's get a couple whys out. Why you about to command success with me? Why you about to say I command success? Because there's a master's program you're trying to get into to get your master's at a hard, top-notch university. Why you about to say I command success? Because you like 15. You about to be the first in your immediate family to graduate from high school and go to college off of a scholarship. You know, D1. I don't know whether it's football, basketball, track, music, academic. I don't know, but you about to command success because you want to change what your present situation is. You tired of being in the hole. You tired of working 80 hours in 1 week to make ends meet. You tired of trying to dig out of that hole you in with no shovel. So come on. I command success. Declare it. I command success. Say it one more time from right here, from your heart and chest. I command success. Yes. I say it because I am it. But I think I know why some of you ain't saying it. I know why some of you didn't declare it. Why some of you ain't seen it. Because why? Why? You want to know why? Because you can't hyper see, baby. I'm for real. Look, you like, why you putting on those glasses? What you doing? We ain't about to party. You ain't at no club. No, you got to hyper see. You got to really be able to hyper see. It is a real word. It is a term. Well, what does it mean? I'm going to tell you. It's a term used by sculptors, by artists who have this dope, raw, uncanny ability to see through rough objects. I'm talking about like stone, concrete, brick. What they are able to do is they're able to see a finished work, the consummation of a project, the ending results of a sculptured work or project before they touch it. What I'm saying is it's almost like a plate of food. You see it gone before you eat it. You understand what I'm saying? You know how much money you got before you got paid. This is hyper seeing, but we got to take it to the next level. We got to go to a higher level. So, my man, let me tell y'all who this guy is. Y'all know who he is. Gutenbergler. You know who that is, right?
Right, anybody? Y'all know who he is? Come on, does anybody know who Gutenbergler is?
You heard of Mount Rushmore, right? You know, with the forefathers of America, you know, they say the presidents, who is it? It's Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Lincoln. If you know your history, I know a little bit. But listen, this man is behind that massive work in that great, huge monument in Keystone, South Dakota. Gutzon Berglund. Remember that. But let me show you what Mount Rushmore looked like before he got his hands on it. Let me tell you real quick. Take a look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is true. That is Mount Rushmore before it became Mount Rushmore. So his maid, let me tell you this. His maid asked him, she said, yo, Mr. Berglund, Gutzon, how did you, this is what she asked him. She said, how did you see Abraham Lincoln in that stone? Hyper C. How did you see Abraham Lincoln before you touched it? How did you see Abraham Lincoln in a rock of stone? So listen, some of you got to ask yourself, how are you going to see past that financial situation? How are you going to see past that denial letter? How are you going to see past, it don't say you're going to get a promotion, you working crazy hours. How are you going to see past it? You got to hyper C. You know what I'm saying? You got to see the end results of something before you touch it, before you declare it. You got to hyper see that you're going to be successful. You got to hyper see that you're going to have that great job. You got to hyper see that your family going to be taken care of. You got to hyper see that your mom and dad is going to come back together and reunite the family. Listen, let's look at the word, though. Let's look at who the greatest was to hyper see, Christ. We're going to look at feeding the 5,000. So let's go to Matthew 14, starting at verse 13. We're going to read 21 about how Christ hyper saw, how he took his heightened sense of perception of life to a hyper level. Let's get it. Verse 13. It says, when Jesus heard it, he departed from there by boat to a deserted place by himself. But when the multitudes heard it, they followed him on foot from the cities. And when Jesus went out, he saw, remember that, a great multitude, and he was moved with compassion for them and healed their sick. When it was evening, his disciples came to him saying, this is a deserted place and the hour is already late. Send the multitudes away that they may go into the villages and buy themselves food. So they like, man, look, we see desert, we see sand, we see nothing, we don't see food, we don't see nothing but desert, wilderness. Send them so they can buy food because we know they're hungry. But Jesus said to them, well, wait a minute. He like, I see something else. I see different. I see more. I see more than what you see. So he tells them they don't need to go away nowhere. You give them something to eat. So obviously Christ has already hyper saw, man. He done already seen something different than what they seen. And they said to him, we here only have 5 loaves and 2 fish. All we got is 5 loaves. We got 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish. It's 5,000 plus people. See, the disciples saw 5 loaves, 2 fish. What does that mean they seen? What was their vision? They seen lack. They seen not enough. You know what I'm saying? They seen a discrepancy. They seen a shortenness. They didn't see what Christ seen. So he said, all right, bring them here to me. Bring me the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. Why? Because he saw differently. He saw more than enough. He saw an abundance. He saw an overrunning. He saw an exponential amount. He saw the multiplying of 5 loaves and 2 fish. Then he commanded the multitudes to sit down. So he said, sit down, take a seat. I got this. I got this. Watch what I'm about to do. So he takes the 5 loaves and 2 fish and he looks up to heaven. He looks up to God the Father, whom all things come from. With all faith, he hyper saw. He was hyper seeing. He looks up to heaven, he blessed it, and he broke it. Plain and simple. He saw past the discrepancy. He saw past 5,000 plus people. He saw past only 5 loaves of bread and 2 pieces of fish. He seen past the lack. He seen past the discrepancy. He seen past the stone. He seen past the brick. He seen past the mount. He hyper saw. You got to hyper see. So when you put in that application, you ain't just living in the moment of putting in the application. You hyper saw that you was working in the job before you even filled out the application. You're not just trying out for the team. You hyper saw you hitting that game winning shot. Oh yeah, you don't just see the discrepancy of money or the lack financially. You hyper saw that you was taking a vacation after those bills was paid. Are you getting this? You gotta hyper see past your obstacle. You gotta hyper see past that mountain. It's gotta budge because you don't see just the mountain. You don't see just the rock. Okay, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. So now it says, now let me get back to the word. Verse 21. Now those who had eaten were about 5,000 men. This is besides women and children. So listen, man, Christ saw through that wilderness. He saw through a drought. He hyper saw. You got to get your level of eyesight heightened to the level to where I won't lack. I won't be told no. I won't be denied. I will be accepted. I am going to get in. I have more than enough. You got to hyper see. You got to have faith, man. Faith is, these is your glasses. Faith is your glasses, and hyper seeing is the results of it. Come on, man. Do y'all understand? Faith is your glasses from this fourth quarter. So listen, I got 3 prescriptions of dopeness for you. I need you to get these in your membrane. I need you to embed this in your DNA. 3 prescriptions of dopeness to help you hyper see, to help you get past that stone, that concrete, that brick, and that mountain that's in your way. Because we going to chisel. We going to chisel. We going to hammer away. Look, prescription of dopeness number 1. Out-endure the enduring. What am I saying? Listen, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what Philly is saying. Out-endure the enduring. Outlast your trials. Outlast your tribulations. You know what the scriptures say. The race is not for the swift. It ain't for the fastest. It ain't for the strongest. It ain't for the smartest. It's for those who got endurance, who endure to the end, who don't stop no matter what. If the finish line says finish, keep running. Forrest got the touchdown and kept running. You know what Forrest Gump did. He kept running. Listen, man, you got to hyper endure. You got to have a stamina to win. You got to have a stamina for success. Okay, prescription of dopeness number 2, baby. Come on, stay with me. You got to outperform you. Check this out. Listen, and what I mean by that, go to the next level. Take it up a notch. Look, Ma, you in the gym, right? You trying to get that stomach down. You trying to get toned for the summer because it's coming, because it's here. You going to Cancun. You go, I don't know where you going, but you want to get toned down. So listen, you trying to get that body. Okay? If you're doing 100 crunches, you got to do 300 crunches. If you're running 1 mile, you got to run 3 miles. It's got to hurt. It's got to be painful because you got to outperform. If it don't hurt, you're not making gains. You're not making no progress. You're going to stay looking the same. Homie, if you in the gym and you putting up reps, I don't know what you got on the bar, 135. If you got 185, 225, I play with all 3 of them. But look, if you got 10 reps in your mind, you got to say, nope, I'm going to do 20 because it start hurting at 10. So you got to keep going past the hurt so that you get them gains, so that your chest be like, pow. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, if you study in the bar, if you're trying to be a lawyer, trying to be an attorney, you got to live in the library. You got to pay rent in the library. You got to sleep in the library. If you plan on studying for 2 hours, now it's got to be 4. You understand what I'm saying? Outperform you, hyper-perform. You got to get that in your soul, because if you don't hyper-perform, you ain't going to see no results. And you got to get the last one with me. It's the most important, the greatest of all. Prescription of dopeness number 3, you got to hyper-pray. You don't hyper pray, ain't no power. Ain't no power, ain't no faith. Ain't no faith, ain't no manifestations, man. How you gonna get to the next level? How you gonna hyper perform? How you gonna hyper endure if you don't hyper pray? God is the ultimate. He is the chairman of the board, and the prayer to him is the business meeting to success. You understand what I'm saying? It's the business meeting to success. So, man, you already know what it is. Phillytf, holla at your boy. You already know. DOPE Ministries in the building. Check me out on Instagram, Phillytf, Twitter, I_M_Phillytf. Make sure, hey, look, show some love to my man, Soul Winner 1, SOULWINNA number 1. Soul Winner 1, he on Instagram, Twitter, and look, I'm going to put the link up. Check him out, Kingdom Music Bangers. We got a track that's coming out that I'm on that's going to just shake the foundations of the earth, for real, state of emergency in the building. So look, SoundCloud.com/City Slickers hyphen productions. You'll see it down there. So look, man, you gotta hyper see, baby. Hey, look, at the end of the day, be great or just be. Holla at your boy. See you next Tuesday.